everyone. I wanted to give you a short encouragement from my home to yours, looking at Psalm 16 and 17. And both of these have references to an afterlife and considering that. So these are both written by David, who's looking at or sort of juxtaposing two types of people, himself and then this other group. In Psalm 17, he talks about those where he says, God, save me from people of this world whose reward is just in this life. People who live just for what they can get here. People who are just wanting the stuff that they can find sort of on this earth. And he has that different from in Psalm 16 than Psalm 17 where he says, you're my Lord. Apart from you, I have no good thing. The Lord is my portion. He's my cup. He's my inheritance. God is what good I can get. And then says, God, I'm trusting you. I'm looking to you because you are the one who will be able to redeem, like lift me up from the grave. You're not going to let my body see decay. Instead, you will give me eternal pleasures in your presence. And so you have David, whose desire is for God, and his trust is in God. He's saying, like, all the stuff I could hope for, all the good stuff that I could want, that's found in you. When in 17 he's saying, God, keep me from the kind of people who what they want doesn't have to do with God. It has to just do with what they can get for themselves. And people who's just kind of worldly focused in that term. So hopefully you'll be the one who says, God, whatever happens, even death in this world, I'm not so focused on what is just what I can get out of this world. That doesn't mean that our life right now doesn't matter. He certainly does. But he's saying, God, my portion is what comes from you, and what you've given to me, my boundary lines, he talks about, like, God, what you've given to me is good and worthwhile because it comes from you. And so may you be someone who has that, where you see whatever I get is good that's from God, and trusting him in that. So there's like what David desires versus what these other people desire. But one other point, in Psalm 17, he says, Lord, keep me as the apple of your eye, or protect me as the pupil of your eye is another way of putting these. And it's this picture of God, treat me like I'm something like valuable, but also vulnerable. The pupil of our eye, the apple of the eye, was something that this word expression meant for something that's small and precious and to be taken care of and needs to be taken care of. And so may you remember you're perhaps vulnerable, but also quite valuable to God. And David's prayer is, Lord, keep me in that. Keep valuing me because I value you. So may you be able to say that of God, that you value him and that you realize that he does and will continue to value you.